Happy Friday, Fort Mill. I'm Camden.
And I'm Lane. Unfortunately, Thar has been feeling a little under the weather this week, so Camden's pulling double duty, anchoring the show and doing what he does second best, whipping up something savory for the Thanksgiving show.
I mean, I certainly don't mind doing everything myself while you just stand there. I mean, really, just stand there. But until we get to enjoy our Thanksgiving meal and a few days off from school, we still have a great show prepared for you guys.
Coming up this week,
we take a closer look into a few Fort Mill alumni making a difference right here in our school.
Reese shows us how one student developed a program that is paving a path for some college-bound seniors.
And our sports guys are back with a little preview of the upcoming basketball season.
All that and much more right after this.
Listening to Rolling Stones and rolling in the deep. La la la, la la la, la la la. Drove out to Malibu, got lost along the way. Wound up in Mexico and thought we'd never stay. Cold drinks and hot beaches, we danced the night away. La la la, la la la, la la la.
What?
You're not drinking syrup.
Ethan, don't drink the syrup.
Singing, take me home tonight. I need you in my arms to wake up and feel alive. Sweet Arizona, yeah, I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough, no, I just can't get enough of you. Sweet Arizona. Sweet Arizona. Sweet Arizona.
This year, we decided to trade out our typical turkey and dressing for pancakes and bacon for our annual Buzzgiving feast. I love having the whole group together to celebrate the holiday.
Besides the food and the turkey-induced coma, one of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving is, of course, football. And I'm really excited to see the Cowboys take on the Chargers.
Our fall sports season has come to a close, but our sports guys are here to give us a sneak peek into the upcoming basketball season.
Both the boys and girls basketball teams tip off their season next week at the Marvin Ridge Thanksgiving Tournament. We talked to both teams of what the expectations are for the upcoming season.
It's next man up. Everybody's gotta put in their time and effort into practice, and we gotta work together in games.
Just helping out whenever we can and trying to help less experienced players.
I think we're gonna have, since we have a lot of juniors, we need those guys to step up and come up big with scoring this year.
Winning the region is kind of a long-term goal, so I guess you could say just executing, playing how we should, and playing as a team.
To win states. We're just trying to shoot for the highest we can get.
Although both teams have had success in the past, a region championship never comes easily.
Our biggest obstacles for recapturing the region championship this year will probably be filling that void that the seniors left.
Executing, playing as a team, and encouraging people to shoot that I know can.
Region championship is just one game at a time, and we just have to focus and stick together as a team.
There are many obstacles on the way to a region championship, but there is one that the guys are not worried about.
Who's NAFO? Who's NAFO?
I don't know. Who's NAFO?
I don't know who NAFO is. Who's NAFO?
Who's NAFO?
Who? I don't know who that is.
I'm Aiden, reporting for The Buzz.
The first home basketball game is December 6th, and I can't wait to see what our teams have in store for this season.
Last week, Abby showed us the consequences of a lack of play in children, and a place to play isn't always available for all kids.
In downtown Fort Mill, there's a playground being built for people who may not be able to enjoy the slides and swings of an ordinary jungle gym. Here's Courtney with more.
For most kids, slides and monkey bars are just a way to have fun, but for some, they pose a challenge that many have never considered.
All of the playgrounds in the area don't accommodate children with special needs who require level surfacing for wheelchairs and walkers, and the playgrounds are very limiting to children with special needs.
This inclusive playground will have specialized surfacing and equipment that will be wheelchair and walker friendly, which will give all kids a place to grow and learn.
The inclusive playground is being built right down the street from this park here, and those men in yellow vests aren't just building a playground. They're providing an opportunity for special needs kids to be just like everybody else.
I think it's really neat because there's something for everyone. Everyone is going to be able to do something on this playground. There's also going to be fencing, so it's going to be, you know, kids who wander or kids who run and dart. That's not going to be an issue because there is going to be fencing surrounding the area, so the parents can go and let their kids go and be independent and actually play with other kids.
It's for the entire community. It's not just for children with special needs. It is for everybody.
But it does take funding to get this ball rolling, and so far All Play Together has raised 30% of their total expenses. If you're interested in donating, you can go to allplaytogether.com or to my Twitter @thebuzz_court for more information. I'm Courtney, reporting for The Buzz.
I'm sure that playground will be of great use to those in need. In the season of giving, it's so great to see people thinking of others before themselves in our community.
That's right, and a group of Fort Mill High School alumni is on a mission to make a difference. Under the name of the Old School Crowd, this group of 1974 graduates is raising money to allow all students to have access to a healthy lunch.
The Old School Crowd is a group of alumni from actually 1974. Our guy from that class, Andy Strickland, decided we didn't get together enough, so we get together about every 4 months, and then we've just started all these little projects on the side.
To see how they can help students struggling to pay for lunch, these Fort Mill High alumni reached out to Tammy Welch, our school district dietitian and assistant supervisor.
We have angel accounts at each school, and the Old School Crowd would like to start their own angel account. So they just donated money to our accounts, and we use that money for students who need funds in their cafeteria accounts.
We're trying to help pay that off, the balances, keep it paid off so everyone can afford to eat lunch.
It costs $3 a day for a combo meal or $2.50 for a regular meal. That's as much as $531 per year. For families that can't meet that, they can either get lunch for 40 cents a day to add up to $70.80 per year, or get a free lunch, which is paid for by the Angel Fund. So far, the Old School Crowd has raised over $1,000 towards helping Fort Mill students in need.
It makes me feel wonderful that my school is backing me up, my alumni is backing us up, we're all working together, and it just gives me a great sense of accomplishment and pride in the Fort Mill Yellow Jackets.
I'm Julia, reporting for The Buzz.
As future Fort Mill alumni, we have big shoes to fill. The Old School Crowd has over 1,100 members, and they're doing amazing things for young people in our area.
Community service type projects benefit others, but are also sure to ramp up a resume or a college application. I've finally finished all of my applications, and I'm relieved to say that that process is over. Now, just to be accepted.
I think you'll be just fine. Applying for colleges is such a tedious process that I don't think I could have done it without a little help from my parents.
Well, imagine doing it without the help from your mom and dad. One first-generation college student came up with a simple solution to help others find their path to college. Here's Reese with more.
For some students, applying for college can be difficult, especially if you're a first generation. Choosing the right path can be critical in determining your future. Vivian isn't just a senior working to figure out which college fits best for herself. The Clover High School student is paving a path for others, and it all started within her own home. Vivian has taken the challenge into making a difference. From the homecoming court
Next is Miss Vivian Karamitros.
to the Humane Society, there's no question that Vivian is actively connected to her community.
Both of my parents came here from different countries, so we weren't really familiar with the college system here, and that's why it was really difficult for my brother, as the first one in the family, to apply to college.
When I came here, I was completely lost and hopeless. I felt that I was not able to support my children to go to college because I had a lot of lack of knowledge.
I wanted to help him put the information where it needs to go, so I developed a manual based off of the process that I helped my brother go through.
Being a first-generation family, Christos and his mother found the college application process to be quite overwhelming. After not knowing where to start, Vivian took the matter into her own hands.
The name of my book is Paving Your Path to College, and what I'm trying to do with this manual is bridge the gap between having all the information about applying to colleges and knowing what to do with that information.
With her book taking several months to finalize its copyright, Vivian found the process to be worth the wait. Already assisting over 200 students, she finds that this book will not only benefit the low-income and the first-generation students, but also help those who may underestimate the time needed to apply for college.
Other college books that try to help students are this thick. They're large, and many students don't want to read a book that large, and that's why I've made it only 11 pages.
Not just does she provide the book to students, but she also hosts workshops to help others while interacting with them.
For me, I think it's better to teach from a person who can relate to the people who are attending the workshops, because I know what they're going through.
Although this is Vivian's senior year in high school, she hopes to keep the program going by potentially passing it down to an underclassman.
I don't want this program to die. I want it to keep on going and growing.
The family believes a good education doesn't just benefit the person who receives it. This is just the beginning of Vivian's path to helping others. I'm Reese, reporting for The Buzz.
Taking the time to not only help her brother, but hundreds of other college-bound students in the process goes to show that a small idea can really have a huge impact on others.
Well, we're almost done, or should I say I'm almost done making this pie, and I think the only ingredient left is nutmeg before you fill the pie crust and bake it.
My mom says that if you put a little bit of water in the bottom of the pie pan, it'll keep the crust from cracking, but take it from the fridge. I like the filtered water better.
I don't think it matters much for pie, but okay. I'm not really picky when it comes to water. Voss, Dasani, Fuji, all the same to me. But scientists at watertech.com say it all comes down to pH level and taste.
Whether you drink bottled or from the tap, all water has a pH balance, some better than others. pH is the measure of acidity or alkalinity in a solution, ranging on a scale from 0 to 14, with 7 being neutral. You can test pH using alkaline drops that cause the solution to change colors, but when it comes to which water you should actually be drinking, there isn't necessarily a specific pH that's bad for you.
So for drinking water, you really want a range, which is from slightly acidic, about 6.5, to slightly basic, about 8.5.
After testing 6 different types of water, their neutrality completely varied, ranging all the way from 4 to an 8.5. We took an acidic, a neutral, and an alkaline to see which one was most favored. And out of the 10 participants, Deer Park, which was neutral, was in fact most preferred.
This one's my favorite.
Yeah, I like this one.
However your preference, the pH of your water isn't directly related to your health.
And it's actually not specifically related to health, but more to aesthetics in terms of taste and odor.
So if expensive brands just aren't your taste, don't stress because your body can take it. I'm Grayson, reporting for The Buzz.
Well, I think that's all we have for you this week, Fort Mill. And I think our pie is finally ready. If you have any feedback or want to be featured on the show, make sure to tweet at us using the hashtag BuzzGiving.
Also, don't forget to tune into the Macy's Day Parade next Thursday to watch the cheer team in action as they perform with hundreds of other Spirit of America cheerleaders and dancers. Cameron and Abby will be back with another great show for you guys in 2 weeks.
But before we go, we wanted to show just how thankful our Fort Mill family is. I'm Camden.
And I'm Lane.
Have a great Thanksgiving, Fort Mill.
I'm thankful for my home family and my work family.
I'm thankful for my mommy.
I'm thankful for my wonderful friends.
My mama and my grandpa and Uncle Darren.
Hi, I'm Mr. Wilson. I'm also known as Uncle Darren, and I'm thankful for my nephew Hudson and my family as a whole.
My brother.
I'm thankful for my swag.
I'm thankful for my family, my friends, and that the Eagles have a winning record this year.
My mom and dad and my brother.
You know, my ice, my drip.
I'm thankful for my grandpa.
I'm thankful for Syracuse beating Clemson.
I'm thankful for my girlfriend Ariel.
My mommy and my brother and my friends. I'm thankful for my family. My family.
I'm thankful for my dog Samson, and I'm thankful for water. I hope you guys are staying hydrated out here in 2017.
My mommy, Miss Blue. Miss Blue. Miss Blue.
I am thankful for my sweet class and for Miss Mack and Miss Bales.
I am thankful for my wife Julie, my 3 awesome kids, the rest of my family, my faith, and Fort Mill High School.
Well, with that, I guess I'll be on
All water has a pH balance, some better than others.
except that I'm a big fan of the Buzz.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
But before we go, we went around.
I think I might stop this.
Yeah.